Good afternoon. Welcome back to Soca Sense, where soca and fragrances are life. There we go. We are here to talk about Zaharoff signature pour homme. Yes, I've been wanting to try this for such a long time. There's one particular reviewer who has been talking about this scent for months. His name is Jay Copeland. So, people, if you want to see some more quality content, I highly recommend you go to his channel, check him out, Jay Copeland. Dope. All right. Now, Zaharoff signature pour homme. As you can see that dent right there, right? I wasn't making a joke. I wanted to really test this. All right, I wanted to really test this. Let's give this a wipe down. I don't like those prints on there. All right, I wanted to really test this out because, to be honest, it gave me a hard time to really understand the scent, to give some clear thoughts to it, because this scent is something that I do not have in my arsenal. In the collection that I have, I want to say Zaharoff signature pour homme is a scent that is unique. I don't have anything in my collection that smells like Zaharoff signature pour homme. I'm gonna go more into that because yes, to me it has a barbershop feel to it, right? But I think it's more than that. It's way more than that, because I feel like you can wear this scent in all occasions, in all seasons. Whatever you want to do, I believe you can wear this scent. Sweet, spicy, and fresh. All right? Sweet, spicy, fresh. More on the spicy side. It opens up with lavender, and I love lavender. Why? Because I love barbershop scents. I love fougères. So lavender is something that I love. In my place, I have lavender scents plugged in. All right? I just love lavender. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel calm. I love it. I love it. And this opens up with lavender. Lavender with spices and a little bit of sweetness. All right? Now, I think the reason why I love fougères or barbershop scents so much is because of my father. My dad, such an incredible man. I love him to death. As a little pickney, a child, my dad, the way he carried himself, right? Anywhere he went out, you know what? Not even if he was staying home, always well groomed. He's always in the bathroom, grooming himself. Hygiene was on point. The man took care of himself. And as a child, I would see that growing up. And I love that. I love that. He just smelled clean. He looked clean, dressed well, carried himself well, always crisp and sharp. Man, he is a man. You know? So to me, these type of scents, fougères, these barbershop scents, for me, it holds a special place in my heart. Wherever he was, he just smelled clean, always clean. Clean barbershop. I always thought of barbershop. Wherever he went, I just want to throw in those gems of why I'm so fine-tuned in smelling fougères. All right, so that. But anyway, now Zaharoff signature pour homme again opens up fresh, sweet, and spicy. Okay, now as it starts to dry down, that lavender blast tames a bit, comes down a bit. It's not as loud, but it's still there. Okay, you get more of the sweetness and more freshness. This is where everything starts to blend so well. It almost smells like a high quality soap, to be honest. High quality soap. And that barbershop feel, I believe, starts to as well tame itself. And this is why I say it's more than just a barbershop scent. It has this warm background. It even feels incensey. All right, but it's in the background. It's not front and center. It's in the background. So just keep that in mind. As the longer it stays on your skin, sweetness and freshness starts to come out more. The spiciness and the lavender starts to come down a bit, but overall blended very well. It's very smooth. As time prolongs more, it starts to get creamy. Now when it gets creamy, that sweetness is still there. The freshness comes down a bit more, right? But it's more sweet now, and it's dark, not dark, but warm, incensey. It has a let's see. It has a cuddly feeling, but it's not too overbearing. It's still a manly scent. So, for the record, this scent is made for men. I do not think this scent is unisex at all. So just keep that in mind. All right. So overall, this scent is very masculine, and it changes up on you. I don't want to say it's linear. I don't want to say that. I think those who say that did not really put in the time with this scent. Because if you truly wear it every single day, you'll start to pick up on little small details. Most definitely. Now, performance. To me, it wasn't that good. For me, on my skin, okay? Actually, it fluctuated. The majority of the days, it lasted on me 4 to 6 hours. On good days, the max was 6 hours. After 6, it then became a skin scent, okay? But the majority of the time, 4 to 6, and that 5th mark is to me a skin scent, okay? But that may change from person to person, so keep that in mind, all right? Now, the person who made this was George Zaharoff, and let me tell you something about George Zaharoff. Not much. I don't know him that well, but I did have a couple interactions with him via email. The man actually responds. I wasn't expecting a response from, like a direct response from George Zaharoff, and wow, he's so humble. I am going to receive a sample of his new scent. I believe it's Zaharoff Noir. Okay, so that's coming in next week, and I will test that as well. Okay, so keep a lookout on that. This bottle is, I believe, a 60 ml, and I paid 95 plus tax. All right, so I believe I paid like 98, something in that nature. It wasn't too bad. I know I did not pass 100. I did not break 100. All right, so let's keep that in mind. Now, for those who love Fougères barbershop scents like me, I have a couple recommendations here. Now, this is my signature scent. I love this so much. Tom Ford Beau de Jour. Classic Fougère for me. I love it. Woody, masculine, sweet and nice. Oh, a little freshness is gorgeous. It's not too sweet, but it has that masculine feel. Classic Fougère. I love it so much. I love it. Another one here, Chanel Platinum Egoiste. Love. Oh, love. And Replica at the Barbers. So as you can see, I have been where I put a dent in that. All right, put a dent in this. Okay. This, no, it hasn't a dent, but it's classic. It's classic. I love him. I love all three of these babies. These are my boos. All right. Now, for those who don't want to spend that type of cash, I do have three alternatives. They're inspirations. All right, so you're good though. Now, L'Invasion by Alexandria Fragrances. This is inspired by Invasion Barbar. Alexandria Fragrances Scandalous. This is Rosa Dove Scandal. And again, Alexandria Fragrances Danger Zone. That's not even. Hold on. Anyway, Danger Zone, Rosa Dove Danger. All right. All three of these are gorgeous, gorgeous. To me, fougere barbershop scents. To me, that's what I pick up from these scents. Well, for me, Danger Zone is, I don't think it's that much of a barbershop scent. It's more warm compared to Scandalous and L'Invasion, but it does have the vibe, but I wouldn't say it's a complete barbershop scent. All right. Chanel Platinum Egoist. If you want something like this, again, Alexandria Fragrances. This is called Old Story. Now this I've been using, as you can see that dent. All right, this is a 10 mil. So I have been using this. Good stuff, good stuff. So if you do not want to spend the coins on Chanel, this is always an option. All right, Old Story. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in to Soca Scents, where Soca and fragrances are life. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We will tune again soon. We will vibe again soon. Just keep a lookout next week. All right. See y'all soon. Blessings.